Yeah, hi guys. Good evening. Hope you are able to hear my voice, right? So myself, Rajsekhar, I have 12 plus years of experience in IT industry. So not only in the trainings I have, I'm working as a real-time professional. So now today we will concentrate some of the things related to this Android. So first of all, let me share my screen. So I have shared my screen. So now first we will see the definition of the Android. What is Android? That we will see here. Now the simple definition for this Android, I'll tell you with the simple words. So this Android, this board, the majority of the people aware of this nowadays because almost we are using the devices which are related to this, like someone using the mobile, someone using the uh, watch, someone using the other TV, whatever it is. Like there are many different types of electronic gadgets are available in this. Right. So for this, what is the definition? So definition is with simple four words. I'll tell you the definition. First, it is Android is an operating system. So it is an operating system first. Right. And then next, second, it is open source. We'll discuss each word in detail. So open source. Then next is the development environment. Last, that is Linux kernel. So with these four words, we can form the definition of the Android. So Android is an operating system. It is an open source. Using this, we can build apps, and it is done on the top of the Linux kernel. So this is simple way of definition. But first, here we have to understand each and every word in detail. Like first one, which is the operating system. So what is an operating system? So the operating system is nothing but it is the middleware between middleware between software and hardware. So like it will be creating the some middleware platform to communicate from hardware components to software. So that is the definition of the operating system. Not only the mobile Android, it will be even Windows, Linux, Mac, whatever the operating system which we use that will be communicate through this so that we can say as the middleware like this. So for this year now in a mobile platform, so there are two types of here current days. One is the Android, other is the iOS. So there are two types of operating system currently. But here now, currently, whatever we are discussing, that we are discussing about this Android. Right? That is the first. Then this is an open source. So what is an open source? So open source is nothing but which is freely available. So what is freely available? So this word I'll tell you with stakeholder wise. So what is freely available? Why it is? We'll tell you here. What is freely available? So first of all, there are different types of stakeholders. The one, the stakeholder which is like the end user. So end user is nothing but who are using the Android devices. Like you and me, we are all using the Android devices. So we are using the Android. For us, what is the benefit? So we are getting all the apps are free of cost. Free of cost, we are getting the apps. So that is here. Next is the developer. In case if you are a developer, we are getting the dev environment as free. So no need to pay anything for this. So completely the development environment we can get free of cost. So that is the next year. So in case if you are a manufacturer. So that is manufacturer. So in case if you are a mobile manufacturer, you will get operating system as a free of cost. In case if we as a device manufacturer, like any of the TV, watch, whatever it is. So if we are the device manufacturer, so we will get an operating system as a free of cost. Like this is the because of the open source we are getting this. And the development environment, just now I told this is the free of cost we can get the development environment, and that too it will support for the multiple languages. Like one is the Kotlin, Java, and Python. So like that, there are different languages it can support. So development. Then next, Linux kernel. So this Linux kernel is nothing but it is the first level of security for our Android apps. This is the first level of security for our Android apps. So this we can get a lot of benefits, like first level of security for our Android application. So like how this will provide the security that we can see while we are discussing in our upcoming sessions about the Android architecture. There we will see that in detail that. So this is a definition. Right, now I have a question for you. So why you are learning this course? Yes, Sanita, why you are learning this course? Is there any specific reason to learn this course?
The applications to develop the application from the scratch.
Okay. So you want to develop applications from the scratch. So you are looking for this. But here what happened like here? So yeah.
And also for the job opportunities, job
Yes.
scope.
Correct. So here normally see what happens. The majority of the people will looking for the job. But for the first case, if it is a job, so obviously if you not only the Android, if you learn some other technology also, you will get a job. Right. But in case if you learn this particular platform, so in case if you learn this particular platform, you have apart from the job, you have some of the other benefits. So that other benefits, we will I'll show you that other benefits. What are the other benefits here with this? So the other benefits is like we can develop our own applications. So here we can develop our own applications and we upload those applications in a Play Store so that we can get some of the benefits from there, right? Because once we upload the apps in a Play Store, there you will get a lot of like amount. You will get some amount. So that amount also we can get some amount. This is and then so after that here we next we used to get here freelancer opportunities also. So freelancer opportunities. So the freelancer opportunities also we can get like we can work on the free as a freelancer because a lot of applications, billions of applications are available in a Play Store, but there that should be as a, like a normal. It is all are not uploaded by the developers. So some of the other users has also uploaded this as in here, so that we can get from the some benefits. Like as a company wise, normally the companies will charge high, but in case if you are work as a freelancer, you will go with the very lesser price. We can go do it this. So that's the main advantage, right? So then next, so the course content wise, we will see. So I think you last time you have already had this session, right? You will be there, right, in the last session.
On the first session, I was there.
Yeah, after that, next day I got some family emergency. So next 2 days I cannot continue. After that, no one has not joined.
Yes. Same.
Yeah. Okay, so then what we will do is just we'll go in detail of course content.
Yes.
Yeah, after your voice, I thought you are there on that class.
Mhm.
So let me open the course content. This is our course content. Here, first we will start with the Android introduction. So after that, version-wise features. Then after that, we will see the architecture of the Android. After that, we will set up like the Android development environment. Once this setup has done, then we can create our first program. So the first program, once we create the first program, there we will understand the project structure and how that project will work, that everything there we can discuss in detail after. Then we will start with the XML. So in XML, we will discuss about the in detail, like what are the rules, what are the advantages, how you need to write and everything that we'll discuss in detail. Then after here, the basic user interface, like using the different kind of layouts, like relative, linear, table, frame. So using these different kinds of layouts, we will see how to design the user interface, because based on a design, we have to choose the layouts that we will discuss. After that, there are the common user interfaces, like I want to create a button, text view, checkbox, and basic word, radio buttons. So these all are like I want to use some of the images that we will use. After that, I want to create a forms like registration form, login form. So such things we'll create. After that, here the a main and important components of Android. So here we have 5 types of components: activity, intent, broadcast, service, and content provider. If you are aware of these 5 components, you can create a basic normal minimum application. So that we will discuss here. Then after that, we'll go into the advanced views. Like I want to create data, multiple users of data as a list or as a grid, like our menu or contacts and drop down menu or search while contacts, how to search. So such kind of views we will discuss. After that, we'll concentrate something on the telephony manager. So like in case like if you are using nowadays like banking applications, so the banking application is dependent on your IMEI. So it will map with your IMEI and your SIM number. If you does not have the SIM registered with bank in your mobile, the apps cannot work. Like Phone Pay, Google Pay. So like that kind of mechanism here, how it will happen, it's like how to read the IMEI number, that we will see here. This. Next is the Wi-Fi manager, like how to connect the Wi-Fi. In case if Wi-Fi is not there, how to switch into the mobiles, like that we will see. Then next is the Bluetooth. Nowadays, like IoT devices. So a lot of IoT devices are in the market. So how to connect with the IoT device. From there means here we will see up to one level of IoT devices. After that, how we can connect with like their algorithms, their scripts, and that they will give the protocol of the hardware manufacturer. So that just I'll explain you, but that we cannot do here because we don't have any protocols, right? So that we cannot do this. After that, this is then already I told that intent, so that will be part of the this, but using this we can move from one page to other page and open camera, open gallery, such kind of activities here we will do this. Next is the dialogues. So the dialogues means like I want to see, I just am modifying something here. I want to close this. So it is asking here, don't like this. So this we can say has the dialogues. So this kind of dialogues, like here there are various kind of dialogues as there, custom dialogue, alert dialogue, and the time picker, date picker, such many things as there. So that we will discuss here in detail one by one. Yes. And after that activity, so the activity will be here. That will be so there are like multiple activities which we can see here that we will see like one page. What is the life cycle of each page? How that method will be executed? Then how to handle the background activities? Like I want to download something, or I want to get location background. Such kind of activities we will see here. And after that, broadcast receiver. This is like system announcements, battery low, Wi-Fi available, Bluetooth available. So such kind of things we will get here. This. Then next is the content provider. It will provide the content to the apps, like how to like WhatsApp. Example is a WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is providing the content to our mobiles so that we can see that here. Then after that, web services. This is the main and important to become a developer. How your application has communicating to the server. So that thing here we'll discuss in this using the JSON, retrofit, volley, like majority of the people are using the retrofit. Some people are using volley. So that's why both we will discuss here. Then next is the data binding. So the data binding is nowadays main and important. Each and every program, I'll go with the data binding only. So that's why data binding we'll discuss here. The next fragments, reusability of the layouts that we will discuss here. This next is the session management by using the shared services. Here we will see the how to manage the session database. Then SQL database. So that is the SQL database. This is to create an offline applications or which is not communicating the server, but we have to store some data locally on our mobile. So that we will discuss here. Then after that, for the there is a framework called room database. So that room database here will. Then material design. So using this material design here now, we have to go with the room database, like material design. A lot of things are there in this to attract the make an attractive user interface. Here now these are all things we will discuss here. The next is the Firebase. So the Firebase is nothing but like a Firebase is also having multiple, like for example, my application has launched in live, but after that, that is a crash. So for example, you are unknown to me, you install my application. So in your mobile, it is crashed. But how can you communicate with me? That is not possible, right? So on that case, what normally what happens? So automatically when we using this Firebase, if we enable the crash reporting, automatically the error, we will get an error. What is the issue? So that issue we can see here immediately. We can resolve and we can re-upload the app so that automatically it will resolve the issues after certain days. That is one. Like that, there are many things out there. We can test your application. We can send notifications and we can create the database. So there are more than 10 different products as there. So that one by one, we can see like analytics also, like in which location, how many users are using your application. So such kind of things also it will be there that we're discussing. Then
There
after
are
that,
other platforms are also available, right? Other than the Firebase, where we can see the crash analytics, as you said. There are many other website also available in the market, right?
yeah, many means like crash reporting. One way we can see here in a Play Store, other is this. Because see, other also we have, but those all are the paid versions. So it is for crash reporting and notification. It is completely the free of cost.
Okay.
That too, this is also belongs to the Google. Android also belongs to the Google. So easily we can implement the code here. Next is Google Maps. So how to create a Google Maps in our application? So that we will see here. Like nowadays, this Google Maps has changed completely their strategy. Previously, at least for new application, at least for some hits, they are giving the free of cost. But nowadays, it's completely made as a paid version. So, but we will see how that will happen here one by one. That we will see. Then after that, Google Places, how to search. Like I'm searching the location, right? I want Hyderabad and some XYZ location. So such kind of things, how it will happen, that we will see. Then Google Places. Sorry, after that animation. So how to add the animations to your applications. So while moving or for images like that, we will add. Then after that, add mode. So how to enable the ads in your application, and then publishing the app into the Play Store. Nowadays, publishing the apps is very headache because of lot of securities is added because of the duplicates apps which are coming into the Play Store. Lot of securities is added, so that has to carefully how to upload the app. That things like recently, even I have faced to one application. It is when I'm submitting it like 5 to 6 times. After that, only it is approved. That like I learned a lot of things on those applications that I'll explain you here. What the things you have to do, what the things not to do. That clearly I'll explain.
Is it the paid version? Every time we need to pay to upload it in a Play Store?
No, no. For the first time, we have to pay $25. That is for the lifetime.
Okay.
In
Oh,
case of iOS, it is every year $100.
okay.
Yeah, you're
So,
asking some.
for example, if we have any update, if we push our update again, no need to pay every time, right?
No need to pay. Only first time, that is to create a Play Store account, not for the app. Create a
Oh,
Play Store account, you have to pay $25.
okay.
After that, you can upload a number of applications with free of cost. Upload new app or update the version. That is free of cost.
Okay.
So then after that, we will see the design patterns like MVVM architecture, MVC, both we will see. Then after that, there is a Jetpack Compose. This is newly going to start, that we will see. And runtime permissions, Postman overview, GitHub, how to maintain the code repositories, core routines, Compose, Flow, clean architecture, and using some of the AI tools, how to develop the applications. So that we think we will see this in this Jetpack Compose, and also dependency injection also will cover on the room database itself. The dependency injection also will cover.
Okay.
So this is our course content. Like already, I think last time I told, this is the total duration is the 45 to 50 hours of the duration. So it means approximately we need 45 working days to complete the course. And also, while discussion of the main and important topic, so I'll create a sample project. That project, how we are doing that project in a real time oriented. In the same way, I can implement the one project here, so that I'll include 10 to 12 different topics into that. So that will give as a real time project scenario like this. And also, I'll tell you, I'll stretch where the interview point of questions are there. On that specific area, I'll stretch that how to answer such a question in an interview. Like, right. So
Okay.
this is so any other questions?
Uh, so you're you're not following the same order, right?
Yeah, not same order. Like in the flow, normal it will go.
Okay. So
See,
when you'll start the main thing?
So from tomorrow, I'll start. First introduction is there, na, that I'll start tomorrow.
Okay. So for that, any uh, the tools which are required for the Android Studio. So shall I download that one?
Yeah. That after 3 or 4 sessions that will be required. But if you want to download, so here you can download this Android Studio download. Just you can search here Android Studio download. This, if you want, you can download and keep it here by clicking this. You will come here. You can download this.
Okay, if I download this one, no need to download any Java, anything, right? Or
Right.
by
No.
inbuilt Kotlin will be there, right?
Yeah. Automatically inbuilt Kotlin and Java both will come. No need to download any.
Okay, okay. These are the pre-requirement. Okay.
Mm.
I'm very much interested in the web services. These web services are like standard one, right? Where even the Android folks will use the same web services. In the sense,
Mm.
whatever the for example, if I want any cloud related weather information,
Mm.
that is also one of the web service, right?
Correct.
So it will be remain same even for the Android and iOS folks. Is there any difference?
No, no. What happens here? Normally in every company, so there
Mm-hmm.
are different types of like one is the Android developer, second person is an iOS developer, other is a web developer. Web developer means who is working on HTML or Angular. So apart from these three people are the front end users. Apart from this,
Oh,
there is a one backend person who will write the APIs as well as the database schema and all.
okay.
So that people will create a API. Like I want a registration API. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
registration will contain username, email, password, and some extra 3 to 4, like 7 to 8 fields. So
Mm-hmm.
the backend developer who is working on, like maybe he's working on Python, Java, .NET, whatever it is, PHP. So they will create an API and they will post that API through using some of the tools called Swagger or Postman, or sometimes they will given a document. So that can be utilized by other people. Like, see, this is the sum of the API collection. This is the Swagger. So the sum of the API collection here, like this. If you use the Swagger, it will come the API structure here. This is the API structure getting. So this is the API. So what we have to pass here, this will define. This is the API.
Mm-hmm.
So the response will come like this. So this is the API. Like sometimes it will be given as in this is a Swagger. Like this, sometimes it will give an a postman. Sometimes it will give an a document file. So, but that should be common for these three people: Android developer, iOS developer, and front end mobile developer. I'm sorry, front end web developer.
Okay.
Here means here as an Android developer, normally we won't create any. Sorry, we won't develop any APIs. We will consume the APIs which are developed by other persons. Because
Okay.
if you
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you want, yeah, if you want to develop APIs, you should have the backend technologies language like database. Also, either PHP, Java, maybe Kotlin. Also, we can do that, but that should be a little bit different. Different. That you have to host somewhere in a cloud that application, whatever that we are building that.
so this web service also they will gonna deploy in some cloud or
Yes. Yeah, web services, they will deploy in some cloud. From there, that URL only we are accessing. See, this is the .NET.glovision.co. This is the cloud URL. So from here, we are consuming the APIs here.
okay. So the web services means all the web services will be deployed on the cloud, and through that backend developer, based on the, as you showed, some kind of parameter, we'll be accessing to it, right?
Correct, correct.
Okay, then just now you showed some retrofit, Oli, and all.
Yeah,
Oh, what? Okay, that one you'll cover it later, right?
yeah.
Can I know just a overview of what is exactly retrofit will do or Oli will do?
See, now let us say you are the backend developer. You created APIs. Okay, registration login API you created. Okay, you hosted, you deployed that in one cloud platform. Okay, you given that API to me. I want to communicate that API. Either I want to log in into your database, or I want to register into your application by using the API. Okay, for that I'll use the either retrofit or volley to consume your API here. Okay, from the using the volley or retrofit, I'll send the data to the API, so that the data will be registered on your database so that I can access that.
Okay, it is like a barrier kind of thing to communicate between back end and the front end.
Yes, correct.
Okay, then what if we are in offline? When we are in offline, how the data will be stored?
So for that, now it is there na SQLite,
Mm-hmm.
SQLite or Roam database.
Okay, okay.
But that will be depend on application. In case of the social media application or this Flipkart, Amazon shopping carts. So for that,
Mm.
up to certain level, it will be enabled. After such extent, so we cannot do that. For example, I want to add cart, till add cart it will work. But from there, payment gateway process and all, it won't happen because for that, an internet is mandatory, right?
Yes, and I saw in Instagram also, if we don't switch on the network, some data will be stored for scrolling.
Yeah, up to
So,
certain level of data will be stored in your local mobile. That's why, see, if you want, like you can uninstall your Instagram, okay, you can reinstall.
mm,
After
mm.
reinstall, you can observe the space, how much space it is consuming on your mobile. After 2 or 3 days, again you can check. Obviously, the space will be increased for that application because of the data is stored in your local.
Okay. Then how, for example, WhatsApp also they'll take some backup, right? So whatever the data they're taking backup, where they will store, whether are they are storing in our local device or into their server, how
See,
it works?
in WhatsApp, two scenarios as there. One is locally, it will save locally first. Also, it will save in a their server also as well. Sorry, first it will save in their server. After that only it will save in our local.
Okay.
Because until it cannot save on their server, you cannot access my message. I sent hi in WhatsApp to you. Okay. If it will reaching you means first it will save on a database, then it will be access. That message can be accessed in between you and me only. Other people cannot access that message.
Okay. Even in our sample application also, can we take a backup of our application just like WhatsApp do?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay. For that, do we have to purchase any web service? Sorry, web services. How it works?
Mhm. Means not the web services. So you have to develop the web service and whatever the cloud space, like that web services to we will post somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there we have to purchase some space in some server providers like GoDaddy, HostGator, Server
Mhm.
basket, Google, AWS, Azure, like many these days. From there, you have to buy some space.
Okay.
What is your background? I mean, educational background.
Uh, a computer science engineer.
Okay,
Just
maybe
for the
you.
curiosity, I was just I'm very much interested in developing the application. So I just
Okay,
asked a few of the doubts
yeah,
which
yeah.
I.
No worry. Just why you are asking means like
Mhm.
very minimal basic people cannot do that this much this extension questions, right? That's why I'm asking.
Even during my internship also, I was very much interested in web and Android. Web was
Mhm.
like HTML only. I know that HTML and CSS part. Uh, not up to the API level and web service level. I don't have much idea. But web I used to do. I used to create websites. Like
Mhm.
yeah, I was very crazy about developing that web. Later,
Yeah,
when I saw the mobile features and all, that whatever HTML we are using, the same XML was using in Android also. So I got very curious to know how it will work.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It, like if you like you have interest like this much of interest the people has, definitely you can learn as early as like
Mhm.
means you will.
I like as you showed right that XML and all XML even in HTML also I know a few of the things but not up to the like you showed some frame layout coordinator layout that
Mhm.
to get to know more.
Yeah, yeah, definitely each and every we will discuss in detail,
Mm-hmm.
so no worry about that. Oh,
After developing the application how we will test like do we have any test cases for it or how just a manual testing or how to test the application?
so here two scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, normally manual tester testing team will be created on the test cases. So if you
Mm-hmm.
want to automate the test cases, here at least already the provision is available. Here you have to write the test automation scripting, so that automatically that will run on that. That is a
Is it?
different.
Mm-hmm.
So, but majority of the cases, it will be happens no, like no manual testing.
Mm. So is it required to write it is mandatory to write the Android test cases?
No, normally developer can not do that activity. As a
Okay.
developer, developing of application is our case. After that, it is handed over to the tester based on the flow and all. That tester will create the test cases and he will execute the test cases. He will give the result to us. If any bugs and all, that we will resolve.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay then.
your yeah, we
Today
will
I'll
start.
install the Android Studio with the latest version, and from
Okay,
tomorrow we can start go
yeah,
through the
sure,
topic wise. Yeah.
sure, sure, sure. You are from which location?
I'm from Karnataka, Mysore. You know Mysore?
Yeah, yeah.
Nature
I
place.
Yeah, yeah. I was there on 2011 and 12 in Bangalore.
Okay, okay. Nice. Good to hear.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you.
okay. Thank